Nigeria Info 99.3. We're broadcasting live from Etim Inyang, wherever you are listening from. We bid you welcome to the second part of Dailies today. I'm Sheriff Quadry. We got the papers here. You can watch us live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can be a part of the show this morning. 7:32 right now. Let's begin today's show with stories from Daily Trust newspaper. We're going to start with the banner story from Daily Trust newspaper. War on Gaza. UN Secretary General accuses Israel of violating international humanitarian law. War on Gaza. UN Secretary General accuses Israel of violating international humanitarian law. It's right here in Daily Trust newspaper. It comes with three writers. Says, we must oppose anti-Semitism, anti-Muslim bigotry. Israeli ambassador calls for Guterres' resignation. Israeli police shut down Al-Aqsa Mosque. That story is on page 4 of the paper. You can pick it up and read further, okay? I've got some other stories here, about 4 of them. No, 3. So we're going to take the 3. Senate defends exotic cars for members. Says Nigerian roads bad. Senate defends exotic cars for members. Says Nigerian roads bad. That's on page 6. Bandits raid Kaduna Mosque, gun down Imam. Worshippers, page 8. Bandits raid Kaduna Mosque, gun down Imam. Worshippers, page 8. They are looking for attention. Lagos doctor bags life jail for defiling wife's niece, page 17. Lagos doctor bags life jail for defiling wife's niece, page 17. It's a landmark judgment yesterday. Let's take a look at that story very, very quickly. One thing I would like to commend the Lagos State government for is that domestic violence response agency. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, really. So let's take a look at that story. An Ikeja Sexual Offences and Domestic Violence Court on Tuesday sentenced the embattled medical director, MD of Optical Cancer Center Foundation, Dr. Obafemi Olaleye, to double life in prison. Double life in prison for defiling his wife's 16-year-old niece. Before handing down the sentence, Justice Rahman Oshodi held that the prosecution proved the 2 counts of defilement and sexual assault by penetration against Olaleye. He said the confessional statement of the defendant, which he made before his lawyer, Mr. Olalekon Buruji, and the DPO of Anthony Division, that he regretted his act, proved that he committed the offenses. The judge held that the oral statement, which the defendant claimed had the MBA seal of Buruji on it, hence that his denial did not hold water. He told the convicts that, quote, "You are a dangerous offender and you must be ashamed," end quote. Again, it's a fantastic story, if I may add. Really, we need to put them away for life. Those pedophiles, I mean, for life. They don't need to be here where other sane people are living. Maybe they have some psychological issues, so let them go away. Put them away. Just put them away. No need to kill, or just put them away. Yeah. That's the much we can take from the Daily Trust. Let's take the Nation. After the Nation, I would come and take your thoughts on the stories that we've got for you this morning thus far. The Nation has this one here that says, U.S. court rejects request for FBI's report on Tinubu. U.S. court rejects request for FBI's on Tinubu. That's on page 5 of the Nation newspaper. How about we take a look at that story? The District of Columbia has refused a request by one Aaron Greenspan seeking to compel U.S. security agencies to promptly release to him information, including documents relating to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Judge Beryl A. Howell, in a ruling on Monday, declined Greenspan's request on the grounds that he failed to satisfy the relevant conditions for the grant of such a prayer for a temporary relief as contained in his emergency hearing motion, and he filed on Friday. That's the story here in the Nation newspaper. All right, that story you can read further. On page 7 of the paper. Right. So we're going to move on now. Let's go take one more story from the Nation, and we are off to the telephone lines. Right. Akeredolu receives Sanwo-Olu, Makinde, Abiodun, Oyebanji. Akeredolu receives Sanwo-Olu, Makinde, Abiodun, Oyebanji. Well, let's just say the Southwest governors, right? Okay. Apart from that of Oshun, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. A good one for him. We wish him quick recovery. Anxiety over the health status of Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu fizzled out yesterday. The governor received at his Ibadan residence 4 of his Southwest colleagues who were on a goodwill visit to him, wearing a light purple dress, that's Buban Sokoto, with his trademark cap to match. Akeredolu was in high spirit as he exchanged banters with the visitors. Okay, that's good optics for him. It's good optics for him. I just hope it's not cosmetic, and we wish him quick recovery. Really. Let's move on now. From the Nation. Let's go take your calls. 0700 993 993 993. That is 0700 993 993 993. And 01 465 7190. Everyone has got. I'll call that again. 01 465 7190. Everyone has got 60 seconds to share their thoughts with me on the stories this morning. We've got a few more papers to go. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hello, Mr. Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
This is Joy.
Welcome, Joy. How are you doing?
Fine. Today is my big day. I know you forgot to know.
Happy birthday!
Mr. Chris did not forget, though. He was on a call this morning. Also call.
Chris is calendar now. Me, I'm not calendar.
Yeah, today is my day. So me, I'm expecting your own anyway.
Happy birthday.
Let me just say about the paper, what the Nation is saying. I don't know whether they think Nigerians are not watching what is happening abroad, or we are just centered on the media here. What the Nation is reporting is not what it's actually what the judge actually said.
Okay.
The Tinubu's lawyers went to tell them to hold on releasing those documents, and the judge has put 31st of October to listen to why they are saying that shouldn't be released, or if they should release it or not. They have not said anything. I don't know what the Nation is actually telling people. That is the reason why I don't understand. These are some of this media. They just change narrative. I feel that we are not even seeing what is happening. Mr. Shelley, if you can still check and see what actually transpired, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, concerning that FBI release.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to say to that. Right. The papers, the media, the TV, the radio. The world is about propaganda. The world is about narrative. The world is about how you see things, how you want to intentionally see things. Really, to be honest with you, the angle from which the Nation is coming in from may be true. The Nation would not have quoted something that the judge didn't say. They may just have decided to go with this angle, and they may have decided to leave out the other angle. It's editorial judgment, after all. So it doesn't mean that it's not true. I'm not disputing what you have said, to be honest, to be very frank now. I'm not disputing. I'm just saying that it doesn't mean that what the Nation is reporting is false. It's just a matter of perspectives and editorial judgment and narrative. It's a simple, well, maybe not as simple, but that's just the way it is. You can see from the war going on in Gaza right now, it's a matter of perspectives. The Ukraine-Russian war, it's a matter of perspectives. So that's just the way it is. Okay, I'm going to jump on a call now. Good morning to you.
Sheriff, good morning.
Morning to you.
Sheriff.
Yes, please.
Let me fault what you have just said now.
Go on, please.
The word is not about propaganda. The word is about reality. I'm Ziggy by name, right away from...
nice to meet you. Go on, don't worry. Go on.
Are you telling me that development happening in Dubai is propaganda? Are you telling me that development happening in Qatar is propaganda? Are you telling me that every innovation that is happening in the world is propaganda. If Nigeria chooses to live in propaganda, that is our own choice. Okay? If the media in Nigeria, I'm not talking about the printing media, if they want to print propaganda, they should go ahead with the propaganda. And if Nigeria want to believe the propaganda that the government is selling, that is left for Nigeria. But the world is not propaganda. The world is about reality. We can see everything that's happening in the world, how it is happening. Okay? And it is Nigeria who choose to live in propaganda, who choose to govern in propaganda. And it is our own choice.
Thank you.
Other people are making headway with their progression in life. We choose to be in retrogression by living in propaganda.
Thank you, Ziggy. Thanks for calling me. Let me take another one here. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Sherry.
Good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. How is your life?
Good. My life is fine. Thank you. Please go on.
This is Joy from Neighbor.
Let's hear you.
My text is on the National Assembly saying that the road is bad. Is it now that they know that the road is bad, that the roads are very bad, because they bought their cars? Innocent souls has been complaining of the roads. They did not say anything. It is well. It is very, very well. Have a wonderful day.
You too, Madam Joy. Thanks for calling me. Good morning to you. That call has dropped, so we're going to hang up. Let's take another one. Good morning. Good morning to you. Okay, let's take another call then. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sherry.
Good morning to you.
Morning. Talking about Ikenna speaking, calling from Ikoyi.
Welcome.
Talking about propaganda. Let me not dwell on that too much. You see, propaganda is what the world lives on. It's not peculiar to Nigeria. You know, the media will always paint information based on the way it best suits them.
That's right.
That's what we call propaganda.
100%.
It's not about anything.
100%.
America does it. Even in the Israeli-Palestine war, you can also see propaganda in its effect.
Right.
Okay. So, but talking about the legislature and this thing, I said something. If we want to grow our system, we grow our system not because it's perfect, but we grow it in its imperfection and believe that as the year goes by, it keeps getting better. If we can't trust our local car manufacturers to give us cars for government based on the times we are in, at least this will save us some foreign exchange. If we can't do that, all in the name of the roads are not motorable. I'm asking myself, this same Land Cruiser Jeeps these guys are getting, what is now the oversight function that they've been doing since 1999? Thank you, Mr. Sheriff. Have a great day.
You too, have a good one. Thanks for calling me. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. That call has dropped, so I'm going to jump on this one here. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning to you.
Thank God you jump on my call. This road issue, is there any state in Nigeria that have good roads? My neighbor just went to bury the father-in-law in Benue State.
Okay.
When she came and said, Mommy, we not get road for this country. He married a Benue man.
Okay.
No road. He said they did not get home until 2 a.m. In fact, they're not even home. They slept towards their place at 7 o'clock. They now came to pick them. Is that how to travel in Nigeria? The only place I know that there is road is Akwa Ibom State. Go to Akwa Ibom. I wish some of these governors will go and ask them how they pick successors. Because if you pick successors, they will continue where you start. Akpabio started it. Atta started it. Akpabio, Udom. Now he said no. Go and see the roads. They talk about SUV. SUV now they take waka. Nonsense.
Thank you for calling me. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How was your night?
It was okay, thank you.
This is Joy,
Welcome,
market
Joy.
woman.
Welcome.
Happy birthday to my namesake. God bless her.
Amen.
And keep
to
her.
That. Right.
And give her all good things in life in
Right.
Jesus' name.
Amen to that.
What I want to talk about this morning. Those guys said the road is bad. Oga Sheriff, are they vex so? You know why they vex?
Why now?
These people are big governor, most of them. So For them to complain that we have bad roads, that is the excuse for them to get those cars. Nigerians need to get them arrested. What are they doing for all those years they have been in those places? For them now to claim what they're not supposed to have is not good at all. Thank you.
Thank you too for calling. Appreciate it, Joy. Let's take one, then we go to Skype. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Oga Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go on, please.
My name is Robert.
Let's hear you.
I want to wish the governor of Ondo State, that is Mr. Akere Dodo. I want to wish.
Can you get a quiet place? That place is very noisy. Can you get a quiet place?
That is why I call.
Okay, thank you for calling. I appreciate it. What a very noisy place. Now let's go to Skype and go take some calls that have been dropping all morning. The Guardian is still here. The New Telegraph is here as well as the Vanguard newspaper. Those stories, we still have them. Or maybe we should just jump on. Let's do the Guardian. Let's do 3. You know what? Let's not keep the Skype people waiting. Let's just talk to them. Uche is here. Uche, hi. Good morning to you. Uche, just a minute. Let me quickly. Oh,
hello,
the calls are coming in. Yes, Uche, I can hear you now.
Thank God, say you can hear me. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Please go on.
Yeah, very quickly. Now, Sheriff, I hear what you say about propaganda, but let's state the obvious. The truth is the truth. Propaganda is propaganda. There are some underlying truths and facts that we should always be aware of. Look, Sheriff, Uncle Jimmy tells you something every morning. The Western world would prefer to have a president in any African country that they can either manipulate or have, be a subject of blackmail whenever it suits them. That's the truth. Do you think that the Americans or even the Western world want any African country to grow? You and I know the truth. Of course they won't. And what do you think they will do? They will always support a president who either knows not his left from his right or who they can always blackmail whenever it suits them. That is why they will never support justice, in its entirety as far as this case against the president goes. Think about that, my brother. Good morning.
Morning to you too, Uche. Thanks for calling me. Let's see who is here. I think Femi is calling us now. Femi, how are you doing? Hello, Femi. Femi, can you hear me? Oh, okay. I guess Femi's still here. Let's see. Okay, I think it's Uche that's still here already. Femi's still calling. Let's jump on this call here. Good morning to you.
Hey, I greet you.
I salute you.
Sheriff, but the lawmakers are right. There are no roads now.
They said the roads are bad.
Now like they talk.
And it's only exotic cars that can ply Nigeria's road. It's bad though. Very bad though. But it's only expensive cars that can drive on it.
Abio, should you see the governor of Edo State the way he talk for the bad roads for his state there?
Yeah.
We also saw the video now.
Mm-hmm.
The roads are not good now. You're not lying now. They need powerful cars to drive.
Strong, powerful, tall, gigantic cars.
All this salon car like my own car.
No.
Powerful Jeep.
Yes, no.
That one is called Jeep for street.
Yes, no.
Then they need very powerful ones. In fact, they should recommend very big one for them so that they will not enter that pothole. The thing will swallow their tire. You understand?
Right.
Now, speaking seriously, I want to commend the Lagos State government, particularly the sexual abuse section. Life imprisonment for that doctor, good. But I still insist we should strengthen the law. Castration should go along with it.
Castration.
Anyone found guilty should be castrated. I'm not interested in it. This man now has been convicted. Let us strengthen the law. People, so that these people will know where they belong. Of course, they don't belong amongst us. And I wish Governor Keredolu well. I wish him well. Thank you.
Thank you too for calling. Appreciate it. Let's see who is here. Good morning to you. Morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes, please.
My name is Jeremiah.
Mr. Jeremiah, welcome. Talk to me.
On the issue of Atiku and Tinubu.
Okay.
What the Nation newspaper is saying is propaganda. We all know that, or it may not be everybody. That Nation newspaper is a wing of propaganda of APC. What Joy and Ziggy said is the real truth here. on the solve on the vehicle, the people in the house went and buy. My question is, are these people normal in this economy? Are they really normal? Are they with us? I'm not sure they are with us, Sheriff. These people are not with us. How can you use over 100 million for one car when people cannot eat 3 square meals a day? Please, so people will say, don't pray for Nigeria. We need to pray for Nigeria. Nigeria need deliverance. Let's walk and pray. I'm an apostle of walk and pray.
Thank you.
Nigeria need a lot of prayer. These people are not normal.
Thank you. Let's not use derogatory words, okay? That's not nice at all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling me. Apologies to the lawmakers, though. Let's go to the Guardian newspaper. Insecurity defies 261 National Assembly motions, 20 legislations, 12 trillion naira in 16 years. Let me break that down. So we understand. Insecurity defies 261 National Assembly motions. Since we started battling insecurity in 16 years, we've had 261 motions. We've had 20 legislations. We've spent 12 trillion naira in 16 years. And it's still here with us. Insecurity. It's going to be a long, drawn battle. So we're going to go with this one here. The, what's it called now? Infographics is right here. 71,449 lives claimed nationwide in 16 years. 71,000 people. 63,111 killed in Buhari's era. 7,582 under Tinubu already. Less than how many months? National Assembly passed 261 resolutions. Just wait, listen, don't just calm down. 20 legislative bills appropriated over 12 trillion naira to tackle insurgency, insecurity. I'll go over these figures again as put together by The Guardian, okay? 71,449 lives claimed nationwide in 16 years, 63,111 killed in Buhari's era, 7,582 under Tinubu. The rest, I think you can give it to, well, Jonathan or so. 7,582 under Tinubu. On the National Assembly side, they passed 261 resolutions, 20 legislative bills, appropriated over 12 trillion naira to tackle insurgency, insecurity. All right. So we're going to take another fantastic story from the Guardian newspaper. Senate reopens probe of 11.35 trillion naira TAM cost. TAM is turnaround maintenance. TAM cost 1.6 trillion naira loss on refineries. Senate reopens probe on 11.35 trillion naira TAM cost 1.6 trillion naira loss on refineries. That story is on page 6. The story about insecurity as well is on page 6. You can pick up The Guardian for today, and they've got some really beautiful other stories if you like to read further, okay? All right, I'm going to drop The Guardian now. Let's go take your reactions to the stories this morning. 7:55. This time is really small now, I agree. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
I'm glad I was able to connect.
Yeah, welcome.
My name is Donald.
Welcome, Donald. Welcome.
Currently in transit. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, very, very good, very good. I think it's quite ridiculous that people are here arguing against propaganda and saying, "Oh, there's nothing like propaganda." Like only in Nigeria.
They don't know. Like they don't know.
But they are forgetting to believe. They are forgetting to believe that the media actually pushes this whole thing.
They don't know.
I recall vividly that prior to the whole election petition and all of that, people were actually arguing for and against that, Tinubu was not eligible to be, or was not qualified to be the president of this country, being that he didn't get 25% in SCT, and he didn't make, he also did not win Rivers State and a few other things. All of a sudden, all of this has been swept under the carpet. No one is talking about 25% in the FCT. No one is talking about even the very popular Obi Akpo local government that we all thought, Obi had won, and it was going to prove beyond reasonable that I actually won that local government. They could not prove it in court. Everyone has forgotten about that. Now everyone is going back to it in the United States, and you're telling that there's no propaganda. So propaganda would have made sense if this day newspaper is saying things. The PDP arm of media newspaper is saying things against Tinubu is not propaganda. If the Punch, the OB and PDP arm of opposition is saying things against Tinubu is not propaganda. He's saying things the way they are. That is when it's propaganda. You see, Nigeria has an hypocrite and double standard. It's very sickening.
It's okay. It's
fine.
No, I have to go now. I really must go. I'm sorry. I have to go. I really must go. Sorry. So sorry. We need to take some messages right now. Okay, we've not taken messages at all on the show this morning. So let's go to. It's just that we can't take much from Facebook and YouTube because they are busy. They are busy arguing about what I said. But I've said what I said. A lot of people don't know when the media is selling you stuff. They don't know when the media is not selling you anything. But it's part of our job. We are trained. Media people are trained in such a way. And it's not just in Nigeria alone. It's global. So what I have said, you may accept it. You may throw it out. But it's your choice. I'm not going to force anything down your throat. Just call it education. So you can throw away the education or not. The interpretation also is left to you to be able to interpret what I have said very well. All right. So let's go take some messages very quickly, okay? I'm going to start with this one here. It says, Governor Sanwo-Olu reopens vehicle assembly in Lagos. This is very good news. At least one good news in the midst of a lot of bad news. That's King Raf from Nigeria here. King Raf, where in Nigeria are you sending this in from? But I appreciate your thought, though. Appreciate it. Let's go take one more. I think I'm going to take just one more. Let's go to Facebook live stream and take just one more. This person says, Sheriff, but you also know that the lawmakers are not rational, but it means they are no. So it's what they feel is good for the work that they're about to embark on. Because you are not there, you are not in their shoes, you may not be able to connect properly with their decision. But one thing I would have thought is that even if you want to buy a rugged thing, take your specification to Innocent and tell him to build this thing for you, and he would assemble the best of the best for you. That's the show this morning. I'll be back at 9 for Dear Bumi Wednesday on Daily Digest. I am Sheriff Quadry. It's back to Kofi Bartels on the Morning Crossfire.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info. The conversation never stops.
The state government asked that schools should not resume till January because of COVID-19. Now, Nigerians don't know that there are people who are called the laborers at the very bottom of the economy.
Educating and informing.
So let me tell you something. It's not possible to block all other million subscribers. If they buy another a day, that's for them billion naira.
Listen to Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria